Hey guys, what's up? We are back with some more Reactions After Dark, and we are, of course, going to be watching Billionaire with 50 Kids will pay you 1.3 million if you can take his girlfriend on a date, obviously by Stephanie Sue. Again, crazy title. I don't even know how to process that title because I don't know what that even means. Like, what does that even mean? It's like, that's something like we'd have to like wait and have an explanation for because I couldn't really understand what this is trying to say. Because, like, why would he pay someone else to take his girlfriend on a date? I don't like. Is he in the chair? Like, is he? Does he like the being in the chair or what? Like, what does that mean? Because I don't know what it could mean other than that. But yeah, I was thinking today. Oh, by the way, no hater segment. Because again, like, I feel like I don't really get hate comments. It's like if someone's doesn't like the video, they'll just give it a dislike. Because usually these videos do get at least like one dislike, so there's someone out there who's making sure that well, not every almost video, but a few of the videos do get a thumbs down. But yeah, we don't really get any mean comments too often, so yeah, none of that. But yeah, I was going to think about having like an intermission at the middle of this video, possibly just on the regular, but I would have to think of like things to do in the middle. Where I was just gonna jump into like VR for a second and mess around in this game because I was testing out this game yesterday. I was like, oh, I actually kind of like this. Uh, like it's like a MOBA on VR, which I'm pretty sure nobody knows this. If you're watching, if you're specifically here for the reaction videos, I don't think anyone would know this. And I have like what 4,000 plus videos at this point. 90% of those videos are video games, like gaming content, and the other 10% isn't even like reaction stuff. It's what some reaction art stuff from a long time ago. We got some 3D modeling videos in there somewhere. We got unboxing videos in there at some point as well. Well, unboxing for like trading cards. Uh, So yeah, I feel like what 5%, if not like 1% of the channel's reaction. The other is mainly video game stuff, and if like I don't know if it's still on the channels. Probably like, the main thing would be MOBA stuff, but uh, I think in general, if I had to like add up all the hours of stuff that I've played, MOBAs have probably the genre MOBA, which MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. If you don't know what that means, uh, probably has taken up the most time out of my gaming career, if you want to call it that. Because like we have like what over 1,000 hours in Smite, like 500 hours nearing in like 300 hours or plus, maybe like close to 400 in Eternal Return. League of Legends, don't even get me started. I have no clue because it doesn't keep a track. So I probably have like a couple thousand, if not more, hours in all different like MOBA games in general. So of course I was gonna check out one on the VR, and this one's actually not too bad. I think they actually have something there. It's just how much are they going to flush that out over time, or if they're even going to keep up development. Because I feel like nobody really is trying really hard with VR. Like I need these people to like put their entire soul into making like a good VR game. Like, where's my Sword Art Online content? Huh? Like, where is like crazy MMOs like that and whatnot? I'm pretty sure like most people don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. But yeah, we might just interject in the middle of this video with me playing around, like playing a match of that game, because I just I can do what I want on my channel. It's my channel, right? And I would like to make these videos more me, and less just Stephanie re-upload. I know they're not really just Stephanie re-upload videos, but and no one has even said that to me yet. I know I keep saying that I don't want these videos to feel like Stephanie re-uploads, but like literally no one has told me that. No one has said you're just re-uploading Stephanie content. I mean, we have the person in that hater comment saying like the only reason I get any views is because of Stephanie, which I agree. I'm not denying that, but like no one has directly said you're just a Stephanie re-upload channel. But you know, I just kind of want to do stuff I want to do. So from now on, maybe I might throw in some intermission gaming content if I want to do that, just to be goofy. I would assume it'd be better at the end, just because like everyone would have been left by then. But we'll see. This video does seem to have like a paid ad, I think, at some point, but I'm assuming she's gonna put it at the front. I was hoping she would do it like she did in the past. This video's a year old though, so maybe she will. And in the Rotten Mango videos, when she has sponsors, she would usually have them in the middle of the video, like so. Not even like necessarily in the middle, like in the middle, and then like in between the middle and the ends. So I don't know if she would still do that in a Stephanie video. We'll have to see. But yeah, just wanted to warn everybody about that there might be a cut in the middle of this video. I mean, I'll warn it if whenever I do it, but there has to be like a good stopping point, like cut to me talking about something else, and then we can cut back in, or like a good tangent to go off of. But yeah, just know that might happen.
I think Tiger wants to do my job.
Oh, okay, he's sitting on me.
I think he wants your job too.
Yeah, I think he said, actually, I think I could do it better. So elegant. That was so cute.
A guac guac.
Welcome. No, that's not. There's a Chinese billionaire. There's a Chinese gaming billionaire named Bubby. No, actually, though, okay? But we're going to call him Bobo because his name is Shu Bo. Shu Bo. Bobo, okay? And I don't make the rules. Billionaire Bobo has a life-changing offer for all of us peasants. He is offering us the chance to win $1.4 million. He's practically giving away $1 million at this point. All you have to do is go on a singular date with this woman named Tong. You get to sit in front of a beautiful girl.
I didn't notice that in the thumbnail. I guess maybe you can't see like why. I was like, why is she barefoot there? I didn't see that in the thumbnail. I'm guessing because it looked like she was on a boat, and that might be why, but still.
Chit chat over steak and then walk home 7 figures richer. Why would anybody not take the deal? What's the freaking catch here?
I wouldn't take the deal. Not for $1 million.
Few dollars?
No.
$2? The catch is, Tang is the girlfriend of the billionaire. He's like, if you go on a date with my girlfriend, the mother of my children, I will give you $1.4 million. This is getting so strange. What the fork is going on? Is this billionaire trying to sit in the hotel chair or what? Why does he want to pay a strong...
Literally what I just said. Like, is he just a chair guy?
Strong, muscular, burly man, $1.4 million to take his girl out on a date?
What's the catch?
The catch is, he says, you can't. There is absolutely nothing you can do to make her want to go on a date with you. You could be an even richer billionaire, and Tong would still say no. Billionaire boy, Bobo, is flaunting to the world that he is indeed the most loyal girlfriend there ever was. He goes on to Weibo, the Chinese Twitter, to post,
if any man could have a private dinner date with my Tong, I'd give you $1.4 million. Before me, Tong used to ignore all these good-for-nothing pretty boys, and it's even less likely now. She despises incompetent men the most. She would not betray me, just as I would not betray her.
I guess we could all play that game. Take Stephanie out on a date, I'll give you $10 billion.
This is the eat the rich triple threat. Not only do you get to eat the rich, you get to eat $1 million of his money, but you also get to eat the rich's girlfriend, which if you're like, this is so dumb, why would she date anybody else? She's literally dating a billionaire. Maybe this gives you some context. That's the catch. Here's your advantage. This is how billionaire Bobo talks about his girlfriend.
At first, my girlfriend was not good enough for me because she was not a virgin. She was not untouched. But because she was persistent, I accepted and I slowly started falling for her.
That's their love story. That is his version of their love story. Also, Bobo and Tang are in an open relationship where only Bobo is open. Tang is closed, meaning Bobo the billionaire openly sleeps with other women and Tang is loyal. Because he likes having his woman at home that he says is stable, clean, and disease-free. And she gets no money out of their relationship. In the past 2 years, he has only ever spent $14,000 on her in allowance.
Okay, so
Only 14,000. That's a lot of money, but like, I'm confused. So she's not going to be with someone else when you're messing around with other people and not giving her any money? Question mark. And I'm assuming this guy's not conventionally attractive either. So I'm assuming a lot of people are going to get like that 1.3.
here's the real question though. How old is he?
He's old.
He's old?
Like 30.
30?
No,
I was like, Stephanie, what are you talking about?
I'm just kidding. I think he's probably 40. I said 30, so
That's
you could be
still so
offended.
young.
Yeah, no, it's really young. And he's a self-made billionaire. Well, he calls himself a self-made billionaire.
Okay.
Technically, by definition, I guess he could be. Anyway, he does not spend a ton of money on her, $14,000. And she will take some of that $14,000 and buy him luxury goods. Buy the billionaire luxury goods. This is a billionaire we're talking about. He could buy her a Chanel. He could buy her a fucking Lamborghini every day. And I don't think that he nor his accountant would notice. Now,
Well, does she have a job? Question mark. She has a job. Well, then I guess assuming she can just pay for whatever she wants herself. But still, like, you're with a billionaire. That's kind of like, oof.
I feel like everybody has a chance because there's got to be better people out there than Bobo. $1 billion or not. That's crazy. People are trying. They're putting their whole backs into it. They want $1.4 million. I don't even want to know the kind of DMs this billionaire's girlfriend Tong is getting right now. But people tried.
Now, I'm not sure if I'm reading too much smut,
But I thought an even richer, nicer billionaire was going to come in and sweep her off her feet. Like a business rival would come in and sweep her off her feet.
That would be a crazy K-drama. 2 billionaire,
One bet and one bed.
one bed, and then they fall in love.
The 2 billionaires? I would definitely watch that. I would read that. You know what? I'm going to write that. But no, she actually does not.
Stephanie Fujoshi. I mentioned Fujoshi last time, right? Is she Fujoshi? I doubt it, but you never know.
Not go on a single date with any of the contenders. She is loyal. The billionaire boyfriend is unfortunately right for a little while.
By the way, real question. Stephanie wants to know if she read a smut, would you guys read it?
If I write some kinky nasty smut, would you read it?
I mean, or would you be like, no, that's too weird?
but like, weird is good, no?
So this bet is posted online by the billionaire. News breaks a little while later. Billionaire boy is pissed. He's loyal, dedicated, does not have eyes for anybody else. Girlfriend, the mother of his children, has run away with $113 million. This girl, the one he was ready to bet $1 million on, pockets over $100 million and is never coming back.
Damn.
At first, everybody is reading up on this story and they don't like the girlfriend. She's a gold digger. You can't just take that kind of money and run.
Yeah, you can.
But also, how does the 50 kids come into play? There's no way she popped out 50. That just sounds crazy. How did she get the 100 million to begin with? Like, if he's not giving her any money, how does she get access to it to begin with? Is this even like true? Did he just make the story up?
I'm just kidding. Don't commit crimes. But doesn't matter if he's worth $1 billion. That's insane. But then suddenly, when netizens find out what kind of relationship they had, suddenly they keep telling her, wait, do it again. Okay? Do it again. And maybe a little more this time.
Wow, this is so juicy. I gotta take off my pants.
No, wait, what?
Guys, he went to take off his pants. Now, before we get into it,
It's kind of weird.
I just want to take a moment and appreciate my iPad for what she goes through for all the research that I do for these types of cases.
Are we really about to do ad for iPad? What is this ad? Is this an ad? I think it is. I was hoping. Oh, it's just an ad for Opera, the browser. I mean, Opera's free, so that's not really anything crazy. I was hoping that we'd have like paid promotion like somewhere in here. Stephanie, can you get sponsorships in the middle of your videos again? Like, can someone pay $70,000 for mid-roll ads, please? So I can have VR intermissions? Radical intermission? Can we just call it that now? Rad intermission? Radical intermission?
I was on some shady websites that pop up like,
Oh, wait, hold on. We need to, like, skip past the Opera. Again, it's just for an ad for Opera. Opera's free. Go use Opera. I have Opera. I think I have Opera on my computer and my phones. Because they have, like, built-in VPNs and ad blockers and all that stuff. Don't ask why. I'm swimming around here.
and more
It's good.
seamless browsing experience, click the link in my description
Yeah.
to download Opera today for free. And thank you, Opera, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the messy stuff. So what's going on in this billionaire boy's relationship? Let me tell you what's going on. Bobby comes home from a long day of being a billionaire to the home that he shares with Tang. He lives with his girlfriend Tang, okay? He opens the door and Tang is standing there. She knows where he's been because she knows that he gets out of work at maybe, let's say 6, 7 p.m. But now it's past midnight. She can probably smell the perfume on this man. What does she do? She asks him, why didn't you sleep with that woman? Did you hear me? Why didn't you sleep with that woman? She says, why didn't you sleep with that woman? And Bobby looks annoyed. He said, I didn't succeed. How come? How come you didn't succeed? She's calm. She's a little aggressive, but she's calm, okay? Why didn't you sleep with that woman, huh?
What is she? Does she want a guy who actually can take whoever he wants, and because he wasn't able to take this woman, she's upset? Like, what? Is she? Is this woman? I mean, technically, I guess Tang is in the chair because her husband is allowed to go off with other women, and she just puts up with it. So technically, she is in the chair. But now it seems like she's even more in the chair. Like, she wants to be in the chair, and when she's not in the chair, she's actually upset. There's no way that is what's happening here, but that's what it sounds like.
And this happens all the time. Bobby just flatly says, I couldn't convince her, okay? Translation, he's saying he definitely would have slept with this woman had this woman agreed to sleep with him.
Okay.
And he's telling
They have
this.
an open relationship.
Yes, he's telling this to his girlfriend Tang. And like, rightfully, Tang should be furious, and she is, just not for the reasons that we would think. And she's asking, there's anyone you can't convince or handle? You just don't want her bad enough. You just didn't try hard enough. She's genuinely upset. And you know what that makes me think? Smart girl. She's like, I'm sick of seeing this man naked.
If you wanted to,
You would.
You would.
Okay? She's genuinely upset, and that makes Bobby go on social media and rant about his relationship because being a billionaire with such a needy girlfriend is very difficult. Sometimes he rants about how hard it is because his girlfriend wants him to sleep with other girls. He describes his girlfriend, first of all, as being this very coldly beautiful, gentle, sweet, and lovely, has a gorgeous appearance with a conservative heart, which is kind of a strong attraction that is liked but unattainable. He said her beauty is similar to a slave.
wait.
Hmm?
You sure that's not a translation error?
No, I verified.
What?
It's like beauty that is similar to a slave or a beauty that can overthrow a country. I don't know.
Yeah. Overthrown country. Okay, so there's a saying like 倾国倾城. Like back in the Chinese like stories, there's always that type of woman who makes every king go mad, and they will throw away their country for.
It's like the Odyssey or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's her.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's her. So he says that's his girlfriend. He continues, men will typically be attracted to her kind of beauty, but due to jealousy and fear, women strongly dislike women like Tang. The reason being Tang has too much power over men. Which, okay, fine, this is probably the nicest he's ever said about her. But imagine your partner comparing your beauty to that of being a slave. It's very strange. But then he continues on.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's more of what, like whatever he said. I'm pretty sure it's more like a Cinderella thing, right? If we're gonna like be nice about what he said, is it Cinderella, right? Where she's basically being mistreated, and then steals the heart of the prince? Question mark. There's probably like way more stories of poor homeless girl finds billionaire man falls in love with her and gets her everything she wants, and like drives the guy crazy for her. Probably on Wattpad, right? Again, I don't know anything about that, but that sounds like one of those Wattpad stories. Homeless girl finds or sees billionaire falls in love with her and gives her the Cinderella treatment? Question mark. Yeah.
This kind of beauty wants me to fulfill my destiny and be a man. She knows what it means for me to be a man. He describes his girlfriend as, listen, sometimes I'd be at home playing video games and she'll come into the room and she'll tell me, what are you doing? Get off the computer. You cannot be playing video games right now. Why aren't you out there sleeping with other women? And he'll
I feel like she's like playing some game.
and he will say, it is so exhausting.
But I do it for her. I do it for her.
And he says, the crazy thing about all of this is that people think that she's doing this and she's with me for my money. No.
Well, I don't, again, like, if he's telling the truth, like, what game is she playing? Other than wanting him to do this so that she has a legal reason? Can you legally steal your spouse's money? Even though I feel like if you're married, it's y'all's money, not one or the other person's money. Isn't that how marriage works? But steal your spouse's money because they were sleeping around with a billion other women, and thus it's somehow legally allowed for you to do this? Take the money and run? Question mark. And that's how this isn't considered a crime, and how she's not in jail for stealing 100 million? Question mark. Because that's the only reason that I would be like, why is she openly in the chair unless she is a full-blown chair lover and is like desperately wants him to go out with other women?
No, you're ignorant. I look very good. I am not on the same level as these boys. Even if I go bankrupt, I can still find me a rich woman and start over because I am just that sexy. Why did you spit out your popcorn? Do you have something to say?
Relatable.
Like, we have a lot of self-awareness, he said. He said that she just is obsessed with him going out and forking other women because his hotness should not be reserved just for her. What the actual fork is going on? First of all, what is going on inside that house? And second of all, why does this billionaire keep telling us about his personal life? Let me tell you. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a whole meme with Drake. Before the memes with Kendrick Lamar, there was just Drake, okay? And there was Drake and Hot Sauce Girl. Allegedly. I don't know if this is
Hot Sauce Girl? I don't know who that is.
a rumor or what, but there was a rumor
That Drake would put hot sauce into his condoms after ejaculating.
because he was so scared that whoever he slept with would go into the restroom, dig out his discarded condom from the toilet, and then just like shove it up inside, find his biological fluid, and then insert it up to their hoo-ha in hopes of trying to get Drake child support, which I don't know if you listened to Kendrick Lamar.
But I feel like he's not gonna give it to you.
But it's a whole thing. It was a whole thing, okay? Hide your kids. That's what Drake did. And then allegedly a woman put it up her hoo-ha, got severe burns and like an allergic reaction to the hot sauce, and then sued Drake, allegedly.
Bro.
Allegedly, wouldn't we be able to look at the courts to see if that happens? Question mark. Have never heard of this hot sauce story. Like, what the heck is that? I mean, the fear-mongering. I mean, fear-mongering is a strong word, because I feel like there probably has been, like, I don't know, like 100 women or so, maybe, that have tried to do this in existence, so I'm pretty sure it has happened, question mark, but it is kind of like fear-mongering for some people to think this, and thus, like, don't want to either have relations or I don't know how, like, what are people doing that I've heard? Like, you know, making sure they have a condom, making sure not to take it off near a girl, or I don't remember. There's some story of somewhere where a guy was like really weird about his end game content, question mark, I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I can't remember how it went. It's just being really weird about it. Because I think it's just because his dad told him to, you got to be careful and not let them take it and make themselves pregnant and catch you. What is it? I know it's a term for this, right? I don't know what the term is. I guess I can look it up, but I don't want to put that on my computer. I don't want to look that up on my computer and like be put on, not on a list, but like just like permanently on my computer, and then like all of a sudden it's like an ads that are like relevant to whatever the heck this is called. But I guess I'll look it up. I looked it up, but none of the terms I really liked, and I don't think they're anything I've heard of, and I didn't really see anything I wanted to like call it. So yeah, there's some fear amongst guys, I guess, about this happening, but I guess you have to be like really rich to really care about something like this, or just I don't know if crazy is the word, but if you're not some sort of rich celebrity.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Now, I don't know the details of what kind of unholy activities are conducted in Bobby's bedroom, but we do know as soon as the turkey has basted.
Turkey is basted. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
So like, okay, sometimes you gotta take the turkey out of the oven and you gotta scoop in all the turkey juices into the syringe, right? And then you squeeze it in and then you gotta put it on top of the turkey again.
Shouldn't you know what turkey basting means? Have they had Thanksgiving before? Question mark.
Oh yeah.
Basting. Okay.
It's kind of nasty, huh? But as soon as Bobo is done basting the turkey, Bobo's leaving the bedroom. He's actually running out of the bedroom, balls in his hand, into the bathroom. He turns.
What? Okay, I was not expecting that kind of detailed description. We're gonna go back. Also, a turkey baster. This is not a turkey baster. This is a Canadian water gun. If you get that reference, let me know. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if anyone gets the reference, but it is a Canadian water gun.
And then you gotta put it on top of the turkey again.
Oh yeah.
Basting. Okay.
It's kind of nasty, huh? But as soon as Bobo is done basting the turkey, Bobo's leaving the bedroom. He's actually running out of the bedroom, balls in his hand, into the bathroom. He turns on the sink and starts aggressively rubbing his hands together, and there's something in between his hands, something very slimy, something that Bobo has been keeping over his turkey baster the entire time. The protective gear, the helmet, the reverse baby trap, if you will. He's rinsing his condom under the sink water. He's rinsing it in the sink, watching his DNA floaters just down the drain. Okay, then he opens the toilet lid, flushes the whole helmet down the drain, just for good measure. I feel like his plumber fucking hates him. I can't imagine what the woman in Bobo's bedroom are thinking at this point. They hear all this water sloshing around and the aggressive toilet flushing. I'd be concerned. I'd be confused. I'd be bamboozled. But this is Bobo's version of aftercare.
It's called self-care.
Bobo's not gonna just let any woman have access to his ballsack lotion, which I guess rich people do that. Allegedly, Drake does that. They don't want anyone knocking on their door for child support later. Or maybe
If he's this aggressive with it, how does he have 50 kids?
Tong gave him rules. Hey, you can go sleep with other girls, but you cannot get them pregnant. Is that the setup? Is that the arrangement? And if that's the case, Tong, is it really worth it? For this man? This is who Bobo says.
Oof.
Even if I go bankrupt, I can find a sugar mommy. This is him.
Can you describe it for me, please?
Yeah, he's an average-looking man. Let's be real.
An average-looking, balding, 40-year-old Asian man? Question mark.
Here,
He's not gonna get any sugar mommies looking like that.
he's wearing yellow with bright red. That's his color combination.
I thought of something, but I'm not gonna say. Like just the color coordination there just made me think of something. But I know there's a particular person who does not like that term in China, so we're gonna hold off on that. But it just the color scheming made me think of a particular how would you say it? Children's book and show mascot.
Combination. There's another photo of him that he's very proud. Even his top and bottom are not matching. There's like stains on his
Wait, where do you get all that hair from? Hello? Is that a toupee?
jacket. The last button of his soup is not supposed to be buttoned, but it is buttoned, and he looks like he's about to burst. He's about to bust, okay?
The turkey about to come out.
You cannot ignore, though, the confidence and the sharpness of his stare.
What?
The only thing more terrifying than some men's sheer confidence is man thyself, okay? So we have billionaire Bobo, his girlfriend Tang, their weird relationship, his obsession for rinsing out his condoms.
Wait, do you know what she looks like?
Yeah.
She looks very normal as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they both look very normal. He looks very normal. I think she looks pretty. I think maybe, so netizens said he just hyped her up too much. Like, you know when you hype up someone too much, you're like, oh my God, my friend's gonna come. And like, you need to see my friend because my friend looks like Kendall Jenner. She's literally so hot. She's, oh my God, if we go out to the bars, just like nonstop drinks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's that girl.
Is who she just referenced even that big of a deal? Question mark? Because who is that? Is that one of the Kardashians? I mean, she didn't use the word Kardashian, but isn't that a Kardashian? Question mark? I don't really know all their names or anything about them. I never watched that reality show. Don't have any interest in them whatsoever. But I'm assuming that's one of her. Is she even that attractive?
Girl.
Question mark.
And then she comes, and don't get me wrong, she's pretty, but then like in your head, you were expecting Kendall Jenner 2.0.
Kendall Jenner? Is that what it is? Let me just look her up. I've seen her face before. I mean, she's okay.
What, you got Stephanie?
And then you're like, oh, yeah, no.
What do you mean? That's like surprise.
Surprise!
Good surprise.
Okay.
Yeah. Help me out here in the comments.
Help me out here. The year is 2018. This is the year Chinese netizens find out Bobo's sinister secret plans. This billionaire has dark plans that he's been hiding with his girlfriend Tang. It's not just about dating and open relationships. It's crazy. It's dark. It's wild. It's straight out of a villain movie. But it all starts with a trend. There was a trend going viral on Chinese social media. It's just tripping and falling. Okay, look at this picture. There is a woman. She looks like she just tripped down the stairs. She's laying on this expensive blue tile. Yes, and all around.
This is such an inconvenience for anyone who's out in public, assuming this is taken out in public. Why we always gotta do all these trends and pranks and whatnot in public? You know, getting in people's way, getting in the way of society functioning.
Her hair and makeup are perfect, by the way, and all around her, just on the ground, are Chanel bags littered around, because I too carry 12 Chanel bags at the same time in case I trip and they need to cushion my fall, okay? But clearly, the weight of all the money was too much for her, and she collapsed from sheer exhaustion and sheer flex. Chinese netizens call this the falling stairs challenge, aka not so subtly flex your wealth challenge. It turns into a whole trend. Everybody's grabbing their most expensive possessions, bags, just car keys. One netizen throws it all over the floor of the garage, and boink, oopsie,
I just tripped on my fucking Bugatti.
the trend is spreading like my cheeks after a late night Chipotle session. Okay, people are falling out of their Lamborghinis, their private jets,
Yo,
dogs.
midnight what?
Chipotle session.
Let me tell you meaning, okay?
Do you want to spread my cheeks?
After that?
Now, the whole point is to lay very expensive things that you own on the floor and take a picture. Bobo decides to take part in this trend. Does he lay Chanel bags? No. Does he trip out of his yacht? No. I was thinking he'd be laying there, hotel bed 10 girls, Dan Bilzerian flamethrower style, but no, he doesn't do that either. That's what I suspected. What I got was far more terrifying. The caption reads, "Scattered on the floor, my most precious things." And the picture is on the living room floor.
Yeah, a bunch of kids.
There's a kid. There's a Winnie the Pooh playmats, and there's a few.
Okay, well, they've mentioned Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is who I was talking about earlier, if you're so curious about what I was thinking of when I thought of the color scheme yellow and red, because Winnie the Pooh is yellow and red. So when I saw that the color, even the colors aren't like the right colors, like the yellow shirt and the red jacket, it made me think of Winnie the Pooh. Question mark. You know, because again, Winnie the Pooh is yellow and red, color scheme wise. Though of course, what's his name? I'm pretty sure I've not made fun of him, but like talked about him being made fun of before, so it doesn't really matter. Is it Xi Jinping or Jinping? I don't know his name. Qingxing? Maybe I should look it up. Maybe I just sounded like really weird saying that, because I literally, it's something Ping, isn't it? Yeah, Xi Jinping, I believe, is his name, because he's the one who gets called Winnie the Pooh a lot, and he hates it, and you can get in trouble for that. In China, I'm pretty sure. I mentioned it before, but we'll mention it again because it's probably been a long time since I've mentioned it. I might not have even mentioned it in a Stephanie Sue video, but I don't remember what the game was called. Was it called Devotion, or is it yeah, it was Devotion, right? Because Detention is, I think, their prior video game. I think they're called Red Candle. Is it Red Candle or Red Barrel? I think it's Red Candle. Is what this dev team was called. Oh, they are called. And they made a game called Devotion. But they had accidentally left. It's a horror game. Like, these people make horror games. They had accidentally left a Winnie the Pooh meme somewhere in the game. Like, I don't think it was easy to find it, but they accidentally left it there somewhere as like a placeholder or something. And of course, it was the Xi Jinping Winnie the Pooh meme. I don't even know what the meme was. I just know it was a meme about him. And the game got like review bombs by the Chinese population. I think they're also not like, this isn't a Chinese company. It's like a Taiwanese. Are they Taiwanese? Because I know this, you know, headbutting there between China and Taiwan, I think. So I think they're like a Taiwan company, and that's probably also why they're catching flack, because of kind of like the nationalism and the just back and forth between China and Taiwan. Because I think China does not want to. It's Taiwan, right? China doesn't want to. What's the word? Recognize Taiwan as its own thing. They want to say it's part of China. I think. Yeah, I don't know anything about this, so you have to take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm not an expert or anything. Something like that. So, because they accidentally left that Winnie the Pooh meme in their game, they got like review bombed. I think like Chinese players or just people. I don't know if they were even like buying or playing the game. Were like review bombing it on Steam, and then eventually it actually got taken off of Steam and never came back because of all the hatred and just vitriol that was being thrown towards them. I don't know if Steam did it or if they did it themselves, but yeah, they got rid of the game. It's never came back. I mean, you could probably watch people play it on YouTube if you want to watch the game, since people still got to play it for a while before it got basically erased from existence, all because of a little meme in their game. That's literally all it took. I think they are still trying to make games, question mark. I think they even got like Netflix TV shows on Netflix of their games. I don't know if it was just Detention or if they got one for Devotion too, or both. But yeah, so I don't think they're doing too bad, but I don't know if what the newest thing they've done is. Because I don't know if I've heard about them doing anything recently. It's just like, that kind of sucks. Because Detention was cool. Then Devotion came out, and that was pretty cool too. But it's just like, oh, just this little Taiwanese studio just gets obliterated just because of a Winnie the Pooh meme. Kind of sucks that's just the kind of society that they live in, unfortunately. That they can't even accidentally leave a little joke in their game. But maybe it's worse than I'm making it out to be. But from an outsider's perspective, it's just like, okay, it's just a joke about your prime minister, question mark. He's a prime minister, or there's the guy who's like, he's just really high up in the leadership. I forget like exactly what his title is, right? He's a big shot, but it's like over here, like, who cares? Who isn't, DT, we'll call him. I don't want to say his name. I don't want the video to be flagged by his name, but isn't DT just getting clowned on all day, every day by everyone? It's not like you're exactly going to be get into trouble for it. I don't know. Maybe you would. I don't know how people think things are going to go over here. Maybe you would actually get obliterated if you were making fun of him, but I don't think so. Yeah, like it's kind of just how things work, is to make fun of the people who are in charge. So the fact that you can't even make a Winnie the Pooh joke without having your studio like nearly bankrupt. I don't know if they would have gone bankrupt, but essentially trying to destroy your company and make you go bankrupt just off of a little meme kind of sucks. Anyways, long Winnie the Pooh tangent for no reason, but see, Winnie the Pooh is down there, so it just made sense to talk about it. I'm surprised Winnie the Pooh is even. How do you even have this in China? I would have. Didn't he get rid of all Winnie the Pooh memorabilia in China? Is that something I'm like not remembering correctly? Let me actually go look it up. Okay, I don't think he got rid of all like imagery and whatnot. It's just online. If there's anything that's mocking him or talking about him in that way gets censored out. I think you can still buy Winnie the Pooh merchandise in China. Which I'm surprised, but at least you can still buy Winnie the Pooh merchandise over there.
Kids on that mat, and it looks like they're wiggling around auditioning for the role of the giant worm on the James and the Giant Peach, and there's a lot of kids.
Also, that probably would have been a good time to interject me talking about going into the VR game and playing it for a second, but we're not quite halfway. I wish we'd have got the Winnie the Pooh thing sooner or later, so I could have had them at intermission there.
Kids, there's like 10 kids. No, there's like 11 kids. There's a lot of fucking kids on this mat, and it looks like maybe a birthday party, but there's no balloons.
How old are they?
They're all maybe the same age, like 1, 2.
Baby.
Babies. There's no cake, no decorations, nothing. Just wiggle woggling around. But under the photo and the caption, there's another link to a video. Now, once you click this link, there is no going back. It's a vertical video shot on a phone, and it's Bobo holding the phone. He looks like he's walking into a daycare center. There's kids lined up, sitting around. Older women are taking care of them, trying to get them all to sit their asses down and to like listen to the song or whatever. It looks like some sort of auditorium. One of the kids runs up to Bobo, and they're like, "Baba, baba." So it's like, okay, well, we know that Bobo and Tong have kids, right? So it's probably one of their kids, right? That's cute. It's cute. His most precious thing are his kids. We love rich people. Then the kid is running up saying hi to the dad, right? Then another kid runs up. So it's like, okay, he has 2 kids. Yeah, that makes sense. We thought he probably has maybe 3 kids, right? Then another kid. But then suddenly, every single kid gets up and in unison almost goes, and starts running to him. All the kids. It looks like there's like 20 kids up in that bitch.
All screaming to him.
To him, and I'm ready to hug him.
This is like my worst nightmare coming. Imagine like 20 Sophie and Mia.
And they're all the same age. None of them look related. By the
Who he just referenced? Sophia Mia? Is that what he said? Who the heck is that? And how does he have this many kids that are essentially the same age? It feels like he would have had to be put into a situation where he was the one having like women come into the room, have relations, then the next woman, relations, next woman, the relations, just to be able to have kids, this many kids. No. It's like he was doing that OnlyFans. She was an OnlyFans, right? OnlyFans girl challenge where she was trying to sleep with like a gajillion people in one day. It seems like he had to do that, but in an attempt to make 50 kids, he had to just sit there and just have a bunch of women come in and then leave, and then come in and leave, and come in and leave, to have a bunch of 1, 2, 3-year-olds that are all the same age. I don't know if they're even like 1, 2, 3. I feel like they're all the same age. It's like almost like they were conceived on the exact same day.
way, most of them don't even look full Chinese. They look mixed.
Huh.
Yeah, and Tong is full Chinese. Bobo's full Chinese, okay? They all come from the same sack.
Bobo's ball sack.
But he's got 13 different kids, same age, different features. He's the sperm donor, different mothers.
13? I mean, that looked like more than 13 in the room.
Whoa.
Only 2 of them are Tong's. 11 are not hers. Bobo, though, is the father.
Whoa.
He's got 13 kids so far. He doesn't even remember all of their names. No, that's a lie. He does probably remember all their names, but they're so young he doesn't know which one is which right now. I think it'll get better as they get older. But like, imagine being these kids' therapists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Imagine growing up knowing that there's like 12 others. That's weird.
And he wants to have a miniature army of children. He wants to own them all. Bobo Billionaire. He's strange. Billionaires are strange, right? But this is a step above that. So what's the plan, Bobo? You can't just be shooting biological fluids into people without a solid plan. Like, you need a rock solid, hard plan. Bobo's plan is
I thought
to
he
have...
washes his condoms.
Oh, so he washes his condoms unless he thinks you are worthy of being the mother of his 50 children.
50.
He wants 50, so there's only how many slots left? There's already 13 kids.
Okay, so he doesn't have 50 kids yet. He's aiming for 50.
He just give it out frivolously? Chill, it's okay. We're okay, calm down.
It's not coming for you.
No, he's not. No, trust me, he's not, because he has a list of requirements I'm gonna go down later. Now, Bobo's plan is to have 50 children. 20 of them are gonna be pioneers of all the industries in China. This is his plan. Tech founders, disease-curing researchers, politicians. This is how I know that he's never fucking raised a kid in his life. Because like, 50 kids, you think 20 of them are gonna be that? No, maybe. You're lucky if one. You're lucky if one. The other one, they're all just depressed, okay?
Well, I mean, the odds are higher than average, because typically people are only going to have like 1 or 2 kids. Right? Nuclear family is 2.5 kids. So odds are that one of them is going to be doing something special, question mark.
Okay, we're all just depressed and struggling out here. The other 30, he said, are gonna become socialites and established yappers, like his idol, Wang Zutong.
Really?
Basically, if you
There's no way he said that, right? Also, Wang Zutong, mentioned again. Our homeboy. I was about to say, like, our Lord and Savior, but I was like, that's silly to say that.
guys don't know, Wang Zutong is a dear old friend of mine. He does not know that I exist, and I do believe that if he did, he'd send me a cease and desist. We're not there yet. He is the son of one of the richest men in all of China. China's most eligible bachelor, nicknamed the nation's husband. Everybody wants to marry him. He's famous for dating just
Including
about...
every guy's.
Yes. Guys want to marry him. Honestly, people just want to date him because he's famous for dating almost every single influencer and then giving them a $1 million cash breakup fee.
For wasting your youth.
Yes.
Youth damage fee.
He said, you know, now your points are going down.
Yeah, it's hard for the women out there.
So I gotta give you $1 million. He's also,
respect.
yeah, he's a professional yapper though. He likes to shit talk about everybody, including his daddy's own business. He be shit talking.
And daddy's business partners.
Oh yeah, he be shit talking. He's out here on Weibo yapping away, yapping about his business, other people's businesses. I'm surprised he hasn't been yapping about this situation. Maybe he has. Bobo wants to have 50 children and wants them to be like Wang Zutong. Now, once this video goes live and everybody knows what's going on, Bobo himself starts calling himself Shofu.
Shofu.
Shofu of China. Shofu can mean 2 things. It can
Shofu?
mean top father, but it also can mean the richest. So he's calling himself the richest.
Shofu.
That's what I said. So he's saying the richest top father, the father of
Oh,
China.
Shofu. yes.
I feel like I said it shofu the first time.
No, you say Shofu.
Mandarin is gonna be the final nail on my coffin, I swear to you. Shofu.
Not Shofu.
Not Shofu. Give me a Mandarin tongue twister right now.
你不是首富，我也不是首富。
你不是首富，我是首富。
He's saying he's the #1 dad and #1 richest of China, which is confusing because, you know, like I said, why was he rinsing out his condoms? He said he will basically fork around with girls, but that does not mean that they are worth having children with. He said recently, 2 very rich girls came to him. They didn't want anything from him. They didn't want his money. They just wanted to continue his bloodline. So he took them in. so they can have babies. His babies. I've never heard such a brazen fucking lie, sir, like, in my life. Two wealthy girls who don't need your money to go look at this picture. Last button buttoned up, dude. And they
Well, again, the one where he has the suit on, which isn't a flattering suit. He had like full head of hair for some reason. I don't know where that hair came from. Again, I don't know if it was just a toupee or implants or something or what, but I don't know what was going on there.
that I must carry this man's lineage. He is the future. That's what they said. That's what they thought to themselves. And maybe he could argue that he has the funds to care for all of these children. He can provide them the best education, best resources, and be a good father. Maybe he's got some sick plans, but he means well. Let's find out. When I first went into digging about Bobo, because I really wanted to know. So this is like the progression of how I discovered Bobo. I didn't know anything about him except for he's a billionaire. He bet $1.4 million. He's having all these kids. What's going on? I wanted to get the details of his personality. Is he going to be a good dad? I come across a very strange post that had gone viral. He's yapping again. This man is a serial yapper. In 2014, he was in his yellow Lamborghini. He's driving to his hometown and he drives into his little parking lot. He sees an Audi Q7 parked in his private parking spot. So what does he do? He calls security to try to remove it. And then he slams a piece of A4 printer paper onto the window of the Audi and starts scribbling with his pen, "Please do not park in a private parking space." And he dots the I's with pieces. I'm kidding. That's just what I do. But he stood there and waited for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30, and the whole time he's like, "I'm gonna fuck this fucker up." And then he sees a guy walk out to the car. Big dude. Big freaking dude. Buff. And the big dude walks over and goes, "Are you the one that stuck this on my car?" Dude is 6 feet tall. He's got a square face. Square cube. It's a cube.
Is that a normal description for American? Usually square face means don't mess with this guy.
He's jacked. And overall, a very manly man.
What's that? Roblox?
Yes, he's a Roblox. Okay, our boy Bobo, he describes himself a 1 in a million elite man.
He's not that ripped.
He says, "I look very good, but this is different. This is a different type of good." So our super hot elite man is a little nervous, okay? But he's still trying to be, you bagged my spot. Why did you think that was okay? That's not okay. It's kind of mean.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Stop it.
Bad boy.
Stop it, bad boy. Stop it. What are you doing later? Guy's looking down at Bobby. You better be careful. You ask around, I'm head of the SWAT teams in the police force. Bobby's like, "What the fuck?" So he gets out the car and starts snapping pictures of this guy's license, his license plate, uncensored. I'm like, what's going on? And then he posted on Weibo, and the caption reads, "Head of the SWAT team drives Q7 and lives in a mansion." That's all he writes. Yeah, basically saying he's a corrupt official. The comments start flooding in, and Bobo says,
If I weren't driving a Lamborghini and had a constant, cold, expressionless face, I probably would have been beaten up.
the apartment
Okay, so is anything going to come out of that? Is this guy going to get investigated? Question mark. That's what he's trying to do, right? Throw him under the bus, be like, "Hey, why does this cop have a gajillion dollars?"
in this neighborhood range from $2 to $4 million each. I don't know if he actually lives here, but after the security guard found him and he had to move his car to park on the side, he went back upstairs. He's still there now, and I don't think he's leaving tonight. Anyway, our neighborhood was once selected as one of the top luxury residences in China.
Still a flex.
Seriously, like you can't stop the flex, okay? And it works. This goes viral, and the guy was fired from his position. And
Oof. Though, why was he fired?
Bobo posts, "If a clean rich guy like me doesn't stand up for the public, who will stand up?"
The public, I mean, isn't it just your own community of rich people? What do you mean public? A niche community?
Rich man like me.
He thinks he's
Bobo the Batman.
No, he genuinely is living in an alternate universe where he's Bruce Wayne, okay? No, he's all about being the underdog. He's out here
I mean, I guess he could think that. He's a billionaire, so I guess him thinking he's Batman, he could have the delusion.
tweeting, "Listen, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't gamble, I don't do any bad habits at all. I'm just a billionaire. I'm full of talents and wisdom and responsible." Do my friends,
Dude, this guy is. Damn.
do my friends
Honestly, should be studied.
sometimes when I see people this confident, I'm like, if they could just give an ounce of that to everybody else in the world, we'd all be so much happier.
Yeah.
He said, "To my friends and family, I am warm like spring. To my enemies, I am cold like winter. I protect my family. That is my #1 responsibility."
Okay.
So he keeps painting himself as the underdog because he claims he is a self-made billionaire.
Billionaire lore is so crazy to me. Like,
It's so crazy. But this is billionaire Bobo's lore. Bobo was not born yapping away on a diamond spoon like Wang's Tong. Instead, he actually grew up with little to nothing. He said the only way he was able to play video games growing up was because he worked a part-time job at an internet cafe. A piece
Well, she just said that Wong Tong growing up on this silver spoon or whatever, right? But isn't Wong Tong's lore that his parents gave him nothing until he was like in college, until he realized, hey, y'all are a gajillionaires and I've been living out here on ramen and that's it? Like, hello? Isn't that his lore? In his lore video? Question mark?
Sipang. And when nobody else was around, it's slow time, he would hop onto a computer and start playing video games. His favorite game was Westward Journey Online.
the plot of the game is Monkey King.
The plot of the game is Monkey King, and I cannot open that door to Monkey King right now. I can see him itching. I see him getting closer to the bike. Like, no.
We're getting to Monkey King right now. I love you, okay?
He
Oh, it was Sun Wukong? Is that what we're talking about? Also, I mean, we're talking about video games. We just talked about video games. I don't know if I've played or seen what she's talking about, though. This is halfway through the video. We can have a radical intermission right here. I'm probably am going to, so you can end up skipping this. But we're gonna talk about what she just said. I need to like hear it again, like whatever she was just saying.
Billionaire lore is so crazy to me. Like,
It's so crazy. But this is Billionaire Bobo's lore. Bobo was not born yapping away on a diamond spoon like Wang's Tong. Instead, he actually grew up with little to nothing. He said the only way he was able to play video games growing up was because he worked a part-time job at an internet cafe, a
Okay, so he can go play it on the PCs at the internet cafe.
PC bang. And when nobody else was around, it's slow time, he would hop onto a computer and start playing video games. His favorite game was Westward Journey Online.
the plot of
Westward Journey Online. Let's look that up. It's, I guess it's kind of what I would assume. A Chinese themed, probably, a Chinese made, Chinese themed MMO, action MMO. I think action RPG. I don't think I've seen it, or I obviously haven't played it. But I mean, there's a lot of like, is it Wushou? Wuso? Is that what it's called? Wuso? Games like that? I don't think that's the word. It's WUXIA, right? I assume that would be more of like Wuchia, but I don't think it is Wushou. We're just gonna say Wushou games. That's a particular theming of kind of like the old Chinese like action films, like martial art dramas or whatever. I think it's kind of like that's what that word, the word I'm trying to say, and I don't know how to say it, means that kind of like Chinese theming of, you know, crazy over the top martial arts, like flying through the air and whatnot, kind of theming. Oh, but yeah, again, like I said, since we're on the tangent of video games, literally in the middle of this video, we're halfway through this video, that kind of lines us up for the radical intermission that I wanted to have. So we will probably jump over there. 'Cause I just want to talk about that the game that I was playing yesterday, and probably will be playing a bit on and off here and there now. Like I finally have a game like, oh, you know what, this is actually not too bad. I mean, it's the bare bones of what a MOBA should be, but it's still fine. I just really like loading nades into the 6-shooter noob tube on this one character, because it's a MOBA, so if you don't know how those work, there's multiple characters. It's PvP. PvP means player versus player. I'm just gonna go into like a co-op versus AI game, so that we're not actually gonna be playing against real people, we'll be playing against AI, but it's like 2 lanes, 5v5. You gotta destroy the enemy's base to win the game. That's basically what it is, but I just really like the feeling of grabbing a nade off of your like waist and putting it into the 6-shooter, and then another one, and another one, another one, another one. I don't know. Something about that's enjoyable. Like, just that's good enough for me in the game. But the rest of the game does feel good, and it does some weird, unique stuff. Like, there's a character that can jump really high. Like, you throw your arms down, or you throw your arms up, and they jump. But if you lean your head backwards or forwards or to the side, they actually do a backflip, front flip, or side flips in either direction as like a movement skill. And it's kind of crazy because obviously doing that's going to disorient yourself. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Do you want to get like a crazy maneuver out of the way, or gain distance, far distance? Sure, but you're at the cost of you not being able to see what's going on for a few seconds, because your camera's literally flipping around in a circle. So there's some interesting stuff like that. I mean, I feel like it's going to be fleshed out more, need more characters and whatnot, but yeah. Anyways, I'm pretty sure no one cares about me just talking about it. You can skip this part. I think I will actually go out of my way to put chapters in this video and have the front chapter just be, you know, the start or the beginning and the end, and then this part here will be radical intermission, and you can just skip past this part because I'm pretty sure no one cares. But if anyone who's been around longer than the reactions and actually likes the video game stuff, which I need to get back into, is just everything's just so miserable over here. It's going to continue to be that way until maybe February, and like when it feels that way, I can't bring myself to play video games, even though you should be playing video games to make yourself not be miserable, but whatever. But yeah, anyways, we're just going to jump into the radical intermission now, hopefully. Alright, so here is the game as usual. I don't know what y'all are seeing. I'm assuming you can see enough. Hopefully I'm louder than the actual game. So we're just going to go into co-op versus AI. I'm hoping that they in-game can't see me, because in the settings I do have the mic turned off. We'll just have to hope. We're just going to go in easy, because we're just going to like be in there for like a second. I didn't give the game permission to use my mic, so it should be fine. And this is the guy I was talking about. Oh, was the game already started? Oh yeah, the game's already started. We're just gonna go ahead and grab that. Oh, we're not gonna buy anything. Let's see. Probably go that way. I'm kind of just like standing up at the desk though, so I feel like it shouldn't take too long. Now this is what I was talking about. This. Love doing this. I wonder where it is. It just takes so long to get over there. I probably should use the jump pad.
Enemy hero defeated.
Just gonna come this way for a second. Oh, actually, we can't. Someone's grabbed that tower over there. I think this game like just started. Yeah, I think we need to go this way. They'll be fine. It's just AI, right? Need to get over there. Actually, I went too far, but it's fine. Probably shouldn't have come this way. Yeah, we went a little bit too far. That's fine. Oh,
Allied heroes.
oh, we're dead. Probably like the first time I've ever like died in this game. Got that. How much money do we have? I don't think I did anything, right? We don't have enough for that.
Enemy hero defeated.
I didn't think that would shoot me that far.
Enemy hero defeated.
We're doing this. Just go ahead and load this up. Yeah, this is just my favorite thing to do. This. Just loading this 6-shooter.
Enemy hero defeated.
Probably should just like play the game instead of like trying to do objectives. We could just like easily finish this real quick. This person's trying to figure out how their character works there. He probably has it.
Chaos Force's top tower destroyed.
Is he dead? No, he's fine. Shoot. Again, this is like my favorite thing to do. Just feels so good to load that. He died. Get that. Oh, thanks, Eric. Yeah, just go down the lane, destroy the turrets, kill their core. And he was tanking that. We could probably take this if I just stay here and hit me. Come on, guys, destroy it.
Chaos Force's top destroyed. Right of the crystal starts in 30 seconds. Allied hero defeated.
You get my ultimate. Okay, the ultimate's up actually.
Enemy hero
There we go.
defeated.
So now we can do, well, if anyone shows up.
The
Not enough
right
of
of the
them are
crystal
alive though.
has begun.
Oh yeah, the turrets. We still need to take these out.
Allied hero defeated.
There's the ultimate. That'll shock them as it goes down there.
Enemy kill.
Name's better. Oh, really? Minion? Need to help him with this.
Chaos Forces top tower
Oh, shoot.
destroyed.
My ult up it is. Oh, is that a flashbang? What the heck was that?
Enemy kill.
Oh, nice. Actually, I'm gonna be attacking that though. Shoot.
Enemy kill.
Need to wait for the minions to show up. Shoot.
The
It
chaos
probably doesn't translate, but I actually have to
triumphs
press a
in the
second
right of
button
the
to make these detonate sooner. But not exploding on impact. I have to actually press something else to make them explode, so I have to time it perfectly with depth. Okay, we got that.
Chaos Forces top tower destroyed.
Enemy kill.
Oh, that should be free with this. Nice.
Double kill.
Oh, double kill. That'll be my first double kill.
Border Forces top tower is under attack.
Enemy kill.
Ultimate just came up.
Border Forces top tower is under attack.
Now we just gotta destroy this.
Hero defeated.
I wonder if it'd be better to use shotgun. Because you can go into shotgun mode if I do this. That's pretty okay. Still gotta load it though.
Border Forces
Oh, we did.
win.
Let's do this one last time, just for fun. They need a better sound for that. That is way too.
Hero defeated.
Sorry for the language, too flaccid of a sound. Because that's supposed to be a shotgun at that point. And that little dinky sound coming out of the thing, that's supposed to be the sound of a shotgun. Are you all crazy? What the heck? I think that was that. Again, I just enjoy, where's the characters? I just enjoy this guy's, oh yeah, I don't have any room. I'm not in, I'm right at the desk, so I have no room to move forward, but I like this guy's grenade launcher. she's okay. A lot of these characters are on the AI team that game. They're bows. They have a bunch of different arrows they can shoot. She's like the default girl, just a regular machine gun. She has a healing move and a grenade. This one's weird. They're kind of like a tank. They don't really do too much. This guy I wouldn't really care about. This is, we saw him in that match, this big tank. He actually moves weird because you have to use your hands and you have to do like this with your hands to move. He just doesn't move by himself. So your arms are actually its legs and you have to aim your gun with your head. That's kind of interesting. Just another shield guy, I don't care. Probably just another normal gun guy. This is the girl I was talking about, where she actually has to jump up into the sky, and if you lean, you can do flips. I think her basic attack actually kind of sucks though. The flipping stuff is cool, but I wish she had a different way to attack. Her on this hover bike, she actually, I think she works if you lean forward, or forward, back, left or right. She actually moves that direction. You don't have to press anything to move. This guy just fly all over the place. I don't know exactly what she does yet. I haven't really tried her, but yeah, that's it. I probably shouldn't have spent this much time on playing this, but we played a match just to show the game off during our radical intermission. So we'll try to get back to the reaction. I guess I gotta find the button to pause to cut the video real quick. Alright, we are back from our radical intermission. I don't know what that looked like, so for all I know, I could have removed that from the video because it was like really bad. But who knows if that's actually the thing. Also, that's a crazy place to pause in this video. I did not notice this until sitting back down right now. This pause face. But yeah, should it be called like radical intermission or radical break? What's cooler? Does radical break sound cooler than radical intermission? I probably won't do them too often because I'm pretty sure everyone's going to complain that I spent God knows how long playing a match of Star Vault. But yeah, that was that. Again, I was just like enjoying that yesterday. I haven't actually played pure like PvP. It's only been co-op versus AI so far. But we'll have to see how it actually feels when you play against real people. That probably wasn't too big of a showcase either because we just stood in one lane and just pushed down the lane against AI, which really ain't gonna fight back. I mean, except for at the beginning where I got myself killed accidentally by jumping into the enemy. Other than that, it was pretty straightforward, but we can get back into it. Our regularly scheduled programming. Didn't I say this yesterday? I forgot like why I was saying that. But yeah, we're only halfway through the video too, so we got a long way to go. We got another 30 minutes.
The game is Monkey King. The plot of the game is Monkey King, and I cannot open that door to Monkey King right now. I can see him itch. I see him getting closer to the bike. Like, no, we can't do Monkey King right now. I love you, okay? He starts playing.
Yeah, again, we're talking about like Sun Wukong because like I'm so tired of Wukong and everything. I hate that Wukong's in everything. Like, why does Wukong have to interject itself into everything? We have Wukong in League of Legends, Wukong in Warframe. Wukong got his own game, probably like mini games. It's like if you have a game that has characters in it, Wukong is going to show up. Monkey Man will show up in that game. It doesn't matter. It's like some sort of conspiracy. I use this term too much, but Wukong is an industry plant by who knows. I don't know if it's by China or just the Illuminati or what, but like Wukong, the concept shows up in too many things, in my opinion. I mean, of course it's in something like Smite, because Smite, it makes sense to be in Smite. But it's just like, why does every game have to have Wukong in it? It's crazy. I mean, there's also Neja in Warframe, Smite obviously too, because Smite, it makes sense in Smite, but we have Neja in Warframe, I think probably in other games too. Whatnot. Him, he isn't that big of a deal for me. It's just, you know, because I don't like monkeys, so it's like Sun Wukong being in freaking everything. Like, it's like, can we stop putting this guy in every single video game, please?
This very popular game. He's dedicating his whole life to it, honestly. He gets noticed by a customer service rep that works for the gaming company that made this game, and he gets a job referral. Bobo leaves the internet cafe to go work at this gaming company. Our guy Bobo is a customer service rep, but he's thinking like a CEO. You know how sometimes jobs will ask you randomly for input on things and most people are like, yeah, no, everything's good, I love you so much. Bobo writes a 30-page document on how he thinks the game Westward Journey Online can be improved. He's got a list of suggestions, pages for feedback as a user, user experience tabs, and the whole PPT presentation.
I feel like that's perfectly fine to do as a consumer of product.
The manager takes his little 30-page novella and tosses it to the side and does not read it. 2 years later.
Unless it's at the cafe, I don't know if she said she was like he gave this specifically to the developers or if he gave it to the guy who works at the cafe. Like, what does he care if it's the guy at the cafe?
The game is tanking. Nobody's playing anymore. There's way better games on the market. And they're like, you know what? That guy fucking Bobo, he's over there on the phone. He gave us a 30-page PPT presentation.
You know what PPT is, right?
PowerPoint.
Yeah, can you say PowerPoint?
PPT.
No, say PowerPoint.
I can't.
No.
I can't. It's so fun.
So he's like, let's fucking implement all of it. They undergo a whole rebrand. They change the name of the game even to Fantasy Westward Journey. It's like a whole new game. Within 10 days of rebranding, the game skyrockets all over. It would go on to become the company's most profitable game in the next 20 years. I thought this was going to be Bobo's villain origin story. This is where the company tosses him to the side after taking his ideas, and he starts his journey to become Gollum, rinsing condoms in the hotel bathroom sink because of this moment. But no, actually 9 months, he keeps getting promoted after that. He goes from making 250 USD a month to 55,000 USD a month, which is crazy.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
And this was back in the day.
Yes.
Whoa.
He's one of the highest earners in the company, albeit they could probably pay him more if he's contributing that much success, right? That's what Bobo thinks. So he applies for a 20% raise, and they say, Bobo, no. Bobo, no.
Boba sit.
What?
Bobo is my sister's dog, by the way. Okay, so
That's what I'm seeing right now. Bubba.
Bobo, and Bobo is like, okay, obviously there's a much better path for me. Doi.
A what?
He makes his own company called Doi.
Doi?
Yeah, Doi.
Doying? What?
Doi?
Your sister told me it's doi.
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 It's Doi, not Doi.
That is the name of the billion-dollar gaming company. Bobo leaves that company and starts Doi, where he starts off copy-pasting the old company's games. But guess what, bitch? Players don't have to pay to level up. If you spend time and energy and prove your loyalty to the game will reward you. Cash players are not the only valued people here. By 2015, Doi has over 24 million players with over 3 million active paying users. By 2016, Bobo is in the Billionaire Boys Club with a net worth of over 1 billion. He just made it though, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard of that game either. If that's even the game or if that's just the company. Like, I don't know what game they're referring to being like really popular, but I'm assuming it's just a Chinese thing, which you can get away with more with that just because, you know, China has such a massive population and a massive like gaming population. I would add that it probably just by default overshadows anything you would get from anywhere else. Like, even if like everyone in America played a game, I think China would still be able to edge over that and still have like people not playing the game in China. So China's like a big deal for games. Well, China's a big deal for anything, right? Because that's like why Disney or these companies get in trouble for like trying to pander to like Chinese demands, question mark, because everyone's trying to get their movies in China because China, you can make so much money in China, but that means you have to like, kind of like sacrifice your morals because you have to like remove things out of your movie or whatnot. Or because we can go off of the easiest one I can think of right now, where for the newer Star Wars movies, which I haven't seen, I'm not interested in, but the newer Star Wars movies, the black guy, his face was either removed or shrunk down really far for like the Chinese posters, and it's just like a thing that happens over there. Or like the Black Panther movie aired over there, but I think they made sure to cover up his face. Like, you can't know that he's black for whatever reason. Like, I know the reasons, but we're not going to go into that right now. So like stuff like that where you have to like literally hide black people on the posters just to try to get the movie to go over that. I guess it's not necessarily, I don't know if it's like Disney themselves or if it's just China getting them to make the posters for them to look that way. And stuff like blood and whatnot as well. I don't know if they do anything crazy with like removing blood from movies. I don't know. Or just scenes in general. I'm not sure. But there's like a lot of controversy there with like censorship and like what you're willing to do to get your movie into China. Because only so many only so many movies are allowed into China a year, and all these companies are fighting for like who gets the movie in, and thus like compromising their morals to do it. Like, but we're saying it's big corpo, right? Like, what corporation has morals? Question mark.
He barely is a billionaire. Loser. I'm just kidding. Okay, but just like Wang Sutong.
Oh, what's wrong?
Wants to tone.
Sorry, bestie. Bobo is not making headlines for the way he maximizes his positions in the market and how he hedges, raising interest rates. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nobody is talking about that. Instead, Bobo is known for his incessant, unstoppable need to freaking yap. And his yapping is going to constantly get him in trouble. The first being an online questionnaire popped up once. It's like one of those online surveys that keeps asking you weird questions and you have no idea what the purpose could possibly be. This is the first question. Do you have dogs?
Yes.
Fail. Next, what are your thoughts on tattoos?
Love them.
Fail. Next, if you had the option, how many children would you want your parents to have?
My parents? Maybe just one.
Just you? You little Next question, what are your thoughts on feminism?
Love it.
And lastly, please describe your father in 300 words.
What?
300. You click submit. Thank you for applying for a position at Doi Gaming Company. We will be in contact shortly.
What?
It's literally Bobo's company's job application. The questions have no relation to work. And like this could go one of two ways. Is the company looking for a dog-obsessed, tattooed-up feminist with great relationships with their dads? Or do they want not tattooed cat people who hate women and have daddy issues?
Oh, daddy issue for sure.
For sure. He wants to be the daddy.
That's so true. Oh my god. Like, what are you looking for? Really? You want to be their daddy? So this is where Bobo gets called out because this is ethically and morally super questionable. But I don't think it's necessarily illegal. If I'm not mistaken, I think it is frowned upon. But I believe in China, you can still ask people.
Are you gonna plan to have kids soon?
Some companies will even do evaluations where they just sit around and start guessing their employees' ovulation cycles. Yeah, they're just trying to see the probability of who's getting pregnant.
I'm assuming that's so that they know if you're going to be taking off work soon on leave, and thus like they're just going to not hire you to begin with, because if you're not going to be working, they might as well not even hire you to begin with, I guess, is like the logic there.
And when, and the likelihood of who's taking maternity leave, which is crazy. I mean, I believe things are changing, right? And things are going to get better, but this is crazy. Let's just say you get into Doi, you're officially an employee, welcome to onboarding, go sit at your cubicle and ponder about whether or not you have raging daddy issues. What the fork's going on? But it gets worse. Another incident goes viral. You know how every Lunar New Year, you give out red envelopes to your friends and family?
No, you usually just give out round low to the kid.
Oh yeah, people that are younger than you, yes.
Not younger, the kids. Usually just kids. You know, I mean, sometimes kids can give some to your parents as like, oh, I worked hard, here's some money for the year. But traditionally, it's for the kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're filled with cash, yeah?
Filled with cash, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
okay, nowadays there's like red envelopes through like
Digital.
digital red envelopes. So people just send it around for fun and it's cute.
Now, one year, Chinese Lunar New Year rolls around, and Bobo sends out digital red envelopes to every single employee in his massive company, which, can you fucking imagine the adrenaline? Here's the thing with red envelopes. You don't want to open it in front of whoever gave it to you because it's rude. You just want to rip it open and politely see, what are we talking here? Are we talking a coffee at the shop, or are we talking a new phone? What are we talking? What are the funds? This is from Bobo the billionaire, net worth over $1 billion.
Is it $1 in Chinese currency?
The employees are super excited. They click on the link. They're so excited for this little
It's a discount or something?
thing. And inside,
A coupon?
not a voucher, it's not a gift card. It's not, hey, I just wired you $1,000. Inside is a very long letter, a speech. That's fine. Maybe he's wiring the money. Maybe it's a will. Maybe they're all getting a part of his inheritance. It's fine. It's fine. Keep reading. Right? They start skimming as fast as they can. The letter reads, and this is not a direct quote, but it pretty much is. Hi, send me money. The money should be at least $14 and up to $70. If you choose not to provide any money at all, please include a 2,000-word reflection in the envelope and turn it in instead via email. So either give your billionaire boss money,
At least $14.
or you write 2,000 words and reflect on why you chose not to give him money.
That's some shit that Wants to Tong does it too.
Wait, stop. You're
All the
lying.
time. You always
I haven't heard that, because that is crazy. Like, what do you mean, give your boss money, or write a college essay on why you're not going to give them money? Do you get fired if you don't do either? I feel like it's better just to get fired.
post that in his WeChat story. You click onto it, it's always like, send me money. I think it's like, to him, it's almost like an inside joke because everyone knows he's rich and people probably constantly ask him for money. So he's always like, play this game and then send me money.
That's crazy. Wow. But no, he's pretty serious. Yeah, he wants 2,000-word reflection if you don't send him money. Now, obviously, a billionaire boss asking for money so bluntly is not going to go over well. Most of the employees feel confused. A lot of them choose to write a 2,000-word essay, which I'm like, both suck. $13 sucks, but 2,000 words? That's a lot. A lot more choose
Yeah, no thank you.
to just send him money because, I mean, it does feel like a threat. It feels like a threat, okay? Everyone was ready to cancel Bobo online, which rightfully so, but then he holds a conference and he announces at his annual conference that all the money he received in the envelopes has been logged. Whichever employee has sent him money, he has 10x'd it and sent it right back.
Dang.
Meaning if you gave him $15, you get back 150. You gave him 70, you get back 700.
Wow, he's playing mind games.
He's playing mind games. Other people are like, what kind of sick and twisted, kinky, weird gameplay is this? This is bizarre. It feels like he's testing his employees' loyalty. It's weird.
Sure.
The people who didn't send him money had to write an essay and be emotionally distraught. Those who did send money, they had to send money and be emotionally distraught before they found out they're gonna get awarded. It's just all weird. But people are like, you know what? Maybe Bobo is just a strange guy.
Or eccentric, we used that word yesterday.
But then another email goes viral. It reads, Dear company and all employees, the company has been performing very, very well this year with a significant increase in profits. Therefore, the company has decided to allow the employees to voluntarily apply for a 10% reduction in their salary.
Wow, this guy is.
Weird. I don't know what.
Probably worded in a way to make it confusing, to make it seem like you're going to get money, but actually you're going to get money taken away.
To say about this guy right now. Those who wish to voluntarily reduce your salary, please inform your supervisor, who will compile the list and report it to the company, and it will be reflected in your year's salary adjustment. I will not refuse any reduction request. All applications will be instantly approved, and everyone's monthly compensation will be reduced by 10%. The deadlines for the applications start now and end in 24 hours. People had to reread this email 5 times. Someone draw this out for us. Profit goes up. Employer wants employees' salary to go down. What is going on? Obviously, nobody's gonna do it. At least that's what I thought. Okay, he gave them the choice, right? So they're not gonna do it. When people online start freaking out, Bobo's response to this is to brag about, yeah, okay, you're all pissy, but you don't even work for my company, so why are you pissed? And it was voluntary. In fact, 93% of employees have applied to have their salaries cut. 93% of my employees have willingly volunteered to cut their monthly salaries.
Because they thought if I apply for the 10.
Yeah, because he did the manipulation before. If you give him money, he'll give you more money back. So like, wait a minute. We've already done this song and dance before. If I get my salary cut, am I going to get a 50% bonus instead?
10%, he's gonna 10x it later.
And the whole internet is like, you know what, Bobo? I do not believe you. I don't believe you. If the number were 10%, maybe we would believe you. But 93% of your company wants to have a salary reduction of 10%. You gotta, like, that's crazy. That doesn't even make sense. So then he comes out and is like,
Okay, employees, listen up.
he's on social media and he's addressing his employees. He said, listen up, employees. If any single person in my company comes out to say that I did not give them a choice, that they did not volunteer their salary reduction,
I will pay you money.
if you can come out and say that with your full chest, that I forced you to reduce your salary, I will pay you more money.
I feel like he's always like reverse psychology everything.
Yes.
Everything's like, what do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Like, if I say I voluntarily reduce I want to get paid less.
So you're gonna pay me more?
But I don't want that though. Because I want to get paid less.
But then you're saying if I tell you that, then you're gonna give me more money? Then that means I wanted more money, which is not what I wanted at the beginning.
Bro, I feel like this company's productivity has got to go down because this is the mind of every cubicle in there. Like, wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. So he said, I have provided a template for you if you wish to say that you did not volunteer for a salary reduction. The declaration content is, I am a DOE employee. My name is XXX. I met the application conditions for the voluntary pay cut activity, and I applied for a voluntary pay cut, but it was not voluntary. I hereby declare.
Wait, what is this?
He's saying, if you feel like you were forced to sign this, come out and I will pay you money. And here, use this template.
Like an email template.
Yeah, he's kind of scary. Like, kind of sick and twisted in the head. Yeah, he's out here scripting, and it feels like a threat. And not a single one of the 93 employees speak up. In fact, 93%, I'm sorry, of his, like, I don't know, thousands of employees don't speak up. In fact, more employees come out in support of Bobo. They say, we trust Bobo on how he runs this business. And if he feels like this is the smartest thing to do, then this is the smartest thing to do for the greater good of the organization.
So, tangent here that has nothing to do with what's going on. It's like this crazy money laundering scheme that's going on here. What do animals think? I mean, it looks like this dog is crying, but I think it's just the way they look, right? What do they think when someone's just sitting here talking, just making noise? Their hearing is better than ours, so I would assume it's just so annoying to them to just hear noise of someone talking for hours on end, question mark. Just constantly having to hear this other being's voice constantly as an animal. Don't you think they're being driven crazy, but they don't really seem to be upset, question mark, right? So I don't understand like what's going on through their head, or if it's just like empty. They don't even like recognize or even process the information. It's just something that's going on in the background, and it's just one ear in, one ear out the other. Because it's something I've thought about, like, how can an animal just sit here, like, in someone's lap as they just yap and yap and yap and yap, or even like yell or scream or whatever? Like, is it just like head empty in there, like completely? I mean, they are an animal, but like, is it that empty that this doesn't bother them?
That's what they're saying. And then guess what? In the end, another annual conference, and Bobo announced that the 93% of his company that applied for a reduction, they're going to get a fat raise.
Yep.
That is more than their reduction.
There we go.
So no mind games. It's just because you could have like flipped the script and like set them up to be like, okay, well, if you give him money and you got money back, maybe he'll do it again. But then like maybe you'd think he'd do it again, so then you take the cut so that he ends up giving you more money because he's already done it again. So you're getting confirmation bias there. But in truth, he was just tricking you into taking money from you. But no, he's actually just doing it again. Just if you willingly took a cut, you get more money.
Yeah.
Like, this is giving some like co-leader stuff.
Yes, that's what people were upset about because the people in his company are like, why are you upset? We're getting raises. Like, we're happy. Don't be upset for us. But then people on the outside are like, no, this is giving brainwashing. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's like he wants undying loyalty to him. It's weird. Like, go out of your way to sabotage yourself for him. And then if he rewards it enough, he's creating a little army.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, is it Pavlovian at this point? Question mark. That's what it's called, right? Pavlovian responses. He's conditioning you to take temporary bad thing to gain further good thing. So who knows how quickly these happen, right? Is this just like the next day, the next week, the next month that he gives you the money back or increases your pay? Like, what's the timeline between these things is what I want to know, because that matters.
Makes sense.
It's weird. Imagine being part of HR at this company. But a lot of women might be into that. Like, he's eccentric, he's a billionaire, he's kind of weird, but at least he's giving his employees raises. He's treating people so well in his own weird, twisted way.
Okay, when did the bad thing happen?
August 2021, Doi has another massive scandal. Around this time, Boba had appointed a new CEO, a woman named Yilu.
Ilio.
You had to walk on me? Ilio, okay? She and her team, I'm gonna call her Y, CEO Y. She and her team were fired and accused of embezzling and conspiracy to commit fraud. Apparently, the CEO Y used company accounts to fund her personal life, including funding a surrogate in the US for herself.
Damn. Wait, so she is the CEO of the company?
Yes.
And Bobo is the founder
Yeah, and
and
he
the president?
holds like most of the shares. He controls the company.
But he's not the CEO.
No.
He's just the owner, right?
I don't think that he wants to be the CEO, it seems.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway.
So
now,
Bobo fired her.
Yeah, Bobo's like, ugh, she put a surrogacy on the... Imagine putting a surrogacy onto a credit card, let alone a company credit card. That's crazy.
How are you explaining that to HR?
Apparently, she even purchased tickets to the United States to visit her surrogate, and then she stated she was going to meet with business partners and pay for their meals. Which, where are you paying for their meals, you ask? A nice steakhouse? No.
Walmart, Whole Foods, Ralph's, Uber drivers, and Disneyland.
Okay, so the female CEO...
Like, what?
COY had other people helping her as well, embezzle, and they also happen to be other women employees, which is fine. Slay.
No, not slay. Not slay. White collar crime is not hot and sexy, even if you're a woman.
They get fired, and which makes sense. You know, he fires the CEO, he fires her accomplices. They are committing. I don't know, what is it? Fraud. But he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of 60% of all female employees because you just never know. It seems like these women just have a way of embezzling. They just have a dying need to embezzle. So better safe than sorry. Get rid of them all. The whole.
Okay, so now that's something to be mad about. Because if it was just like the woman doing something bad, okay, sure. Like, she's a bad egg, we can get rid of her. But now that Bobo is being like, okay, let's just get rid of 60% of the female population in the company, it's like, okay, now we're going too far.
Situation backfires because Doi gets wrecked for being discriminatory, of course, and they lose almost $100 million from share prices plummeting and boycotts.
Sure.
And this is where his true colors start showing. Bobo believes
Broke people should never laugh.
and men should never get married, which is, yeah, it's a TikTok meme, but it's also how he felt. Bobo's dad once said, and apparently Bobo believes in this as well, if there was a button I could press where 500 million poor people died right now, I'd press it right now.
Why?
Hello?
Hello? Bobo agreed. So, broke people should never laugh, and men should never get married. He believes that women should not receive university education and should not participate in any social activities because the knowledge that female white-collar workers learn in universities is like, they're like acrobats in a circus, he said. You know?
He said university is a circus?
Yeah, it's like a circus, and they're just acrobats. Women should just...
Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me. I don't know what that means. Like, what that's supposed to mean.
Constantly improve their appearance and their character and give birth to more children from men that are on a matching level. Women with extremely excellent conditions should give birth to his children. And women should never do anything but be virgins and birth children, which Bobo, yeah, use your fucking brain. He would post about how women are having such a hard time finding men to love them these days not because love is hard to find, not because depression is plenty out there. No, woman, is your fault. If you believe your life purpose is to procreate and raise children, you will attract a man that loves you. But instead, you want to shake your ass on a yacht.
I do want to shake my ass on a yacht.
No. He said no. Bobo does this thing where most people
Isn't his wife on a boat in that picture?
would call it psychosis. Okay. But he calls it Weibo Q&As, where he hallucinates and has full-on interviews with himself. He is the interviewer, he is the interviewee. You know how on Instagram you can ask people to ask you questions and then you answer them? He's like, girls, ask me questions on how to date me. No, just kidding, because you don't have brains. So he asks himself the questions on behalf of women.
Is he being serious? Because now it's getting out of hand now, where it's like, does he really think this way, or is this just some sort of crazy joke? Because there's no way, right, that he's just off the deep end this far? Question mark.
Okay.
Yeah. First question. What are your requirements for a girlfriend? Bobo's got a whole tiered ranking system. First thing, in order to qualify to date him, you must score at the very least, a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Sure, whatever. What happened to his wife stealing the 150 or 115, whatever the heck it was, 115 million, 15 million? I completely forgot about that. But there's only 14, 13 minutes left of this video, which is again on our end probably like more like 10 minutes left with the speed up. So where does that come in? Are we not going to acknowledge that she ran off with 115 million, or yeah, 115 million dollars? Is she in jail? Is she back with him? What's going on with that?
There it is. That is, you know, if all the 10 out of 10s are too booked and busy, maybe Bobo is not feeling like he needs to wash a condom right now.
Maybe he'll choose you.
The ranking goes as such, and please do let me know in the comments what your ranking is. Add a point if you are below the age of 23. Add a point if you classify as healthy, gentle, and traditional girl with at least a B cup bra size.
The B cup is part of that?
Wait.
Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention hard enough until like I saw the -1s on her chest, and I was like, wait, -1s? I was like, oh. Like, she's applying this to herself? Like, what? Hold on, what is being said here?
Booked and busy. Maybe Bobo is not feeling like he needs to wash a condom right now.
Maybe he'll choose you.
The ranking goes as such, and please do let me know in the comments what your ranking is. Add a point if you are below the age of 23.
Oh, below the age of 23. She's like late 20s, I think, at this point.
Add a point if you classify as healthy, gentle, and traditional girl with at least a B cup bra size.
An oof on that one. Throwing herself under the
Cup
bus.
is part of that thing?
Yes, you must be gentle with B cups. Gentle B cups, okay? Add a point if you're taller than 5 feet 4 inches.
She has to be tall. He likes them tall. Also, oof. Like Stephanie's just minus.
Damn, babe.
Add a point if you work in the medical field or educational field.
What?
Oof.
Add a point if you speak English.
Oh, well, she got one.
But you don't speak Chinese.
That wasn't a point.
I think he means like Chinese and English. But okay, go off.
Yeah, go off, okay? Add a point if you have beautiful glass skin. Add a point if you're beautiful. Add a point.
You're beautiful. Add a point. Add a point.
Add a point if you have a good relationship with your parents. It's like a half a point, okay? This is what I call
Does she not? This is not. I'm assuming she said something about her dad before. She has a bad relationship with her dad? Question mark.
a hook point.
That's a chicken feed.
Yeah. Add a point if your father is an elite. Add a point if bonus points. Now we're hitting into bonus, okay? Add a bonus point if you have C cup boobs. Now minus a point if you're A cup boobs. Minus a point if you're older than 23. Minus a point if you're nearsighted. He's
Wait, she's nearsighted?
dead. All of you 4 eyes out there. Also, I have to wear special contacts. Did you guys know? To stop
No.
my nearsightedness from deteriorating. My eye doctor was like, most people stop aging their eyes when they're 25, but I don't know. You keep going. And I said, wait, so you think I'm still 25? Minus
the end?
minus a point if you have a dog. So yeah, 4 legs. Fuck you too.
He doesn't like dogs.
So she's like, what, -1 now?
No, so I'm in the negatives. Minus.
I'm not really too much of an animal guy, but yeah, I think I would take cats over dogs. Like, dogs are fine. They're just kind of like, eh, but then like cats are mean, and they hate you. I know people might be upset about that. Like, oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, cats are lovely and they love you and la-di-da, but I don't know about that. You're kind of just like a slave to your cat? Question mark. I feel like, which is probably who knows if they actually are kind of like gods in disguise, right? Since they've been worshipped since ancient Egypt time, right? We're kind of just slaves to them, like I said. Don't have a cat, by the way. I'm just saying that. And I don't think I have to go back into the tangent where I've gone before, where cats may have like a parasite in them that you can contract, and the parasite makes you how do you put it, like more inclined to like the smell of their urine or something. It just makes it so that you love them more or less, because it sounds better like that. You love cats more if this parasite infects you from the cat, and it makes you more obsessed with the cat. I think it's for like mice or whatever to get infected and be more easily attracted to said cat, so the cat can eat it. But if it can get inside you and then make you be brainwashed by a cat, I mean, that's kind of like a hyperbole, but I like to believe that these parasites get into your brain and make you brainwash into obsessing over your cat. So if you have cat or cats, or if you're like a old cat lady, and you're obsessed with cats and you cannot stop obsessing over cats, like you have a problem with cats, maybe it's because you got too many cat worms in your brain. Question mark. I'm not even joking either. Question mark.
Disappoint if your IQ is below 120. I'm really negative. I feel so judged.
Okay,
I don't know what my IQ is. My IQ is like 1. Let's just assume it's 1. Even though I'm sure I wouldn't even be able to talk if it was 1, but it's like 1.
he's coming.
I've never really done these tests. I feel like the tests are probably relative to the test, isn't it, right? So it depends on what test you're taking, unless there's like there's the test that is like the test that if you get this is your de facto IQ, because there's so many like IQ tests online, right? Just random IQ tests. So unless there is like a de facto one that is legally, I don't know, accepted, then sure, but I've never taken one. I don't want to take one. I just assume I'm 1.
Yeah, I feel like
Even though average is like 120, isn't it? Or like around there. I think below 70 is when you, or around 70 is like you suffer from sort of mental disability, question mark. If you're below that, that's how it works, right?
What are
this
you
is a
at?
personal
-3?
Yeah.
What else?
Okay, well, now this next requirement requires a little bit of a high IQ, so I don't even know if I can do it. But add up every single day that you ever slept over at a boyfriend or guy's house, including but not limited to vacations, camping trips, stranded in a car during a snowstorm. Doesn't matter. Any overnight stay with a guy, add all of that up. If all
Like, how are you supposed to remember that? It's like everything you've ever been.
of those nights equal more than 175 days, minus.
More than 175 days. Maybe? Maybe not. See, with that one, I don't know. It could be higher, it could be lower. Because how many is that? 100 and... What did she say? How many? 100 and something?
But
170?
not limited to vacations, camping trips, stranded in a car during a snowstorm. Doesn't matter. Any overnight stay with a guy, add all of that up. If all of those nights equal more than 175 days,
175 is a lot of days. Yeah, it's like nearly 6 months, so almost half a year. Again, even then, like maybe not.
minus points.
What?
Yeah.
Where did he get that number from?
Exactly. Bubba would get criticized, I know, crazy, for looking for birthing machines rather than girlfriends online. And he would respond to these low-level thinkers as, that's just how I am, okay? An over 30-year-old high-quality money bag. Yeah.
Money bag.
I welcome gentle beauties who are between 18 to 22 years old, taller than 5 feet, 5 inches, have C or D cups, and have visuals higher than 7. 6 is acceptable if you're a virgin, though, so call me.
Bruh.
He said, long-term mates have lots of babies together with me, develop excellent offspring, and live a happy life together. We will not get married, but you will not be abandoned. We will have more trust in each other and have a stronger relationship. Which, are you kidding me? What a splendid proposal. Did a woman write this? This is crazy. Here's my only life lesson for everybody. If a man calls you a mate,
And it's not a 500-year-old fae?
run. If they're doing it in such serious context,
500-year-old fae. I was gonna say Stephanie. What the heck? Stephanie is deep into these not dark romance, but like deep into these like smut romance novels. Like, if she's quoting like 500-year-old fae, like Jesus Christ, what are you reading, Stephanie? Like, don't even like make me bring up the that one book that's everyone's talking about right now, or was talking about.
run the other way.
What if they're from the UK?
Like, g'day, mate. I think that's Australian. He continues. But call me if you're a virgin, okay? Now, the only woman that Bobo has ever been known to publicly compliment is his girlfriend, Tang, the one from the beginning of this episode, the one that he's betting money on. He talks about how she's totally fine with his plan of having 50 children, even if it's with surrogates, even if it's with other women. He says that she loves this plan. She wants to be the mother of all of his children. So what they've been doing is they've been going to the US, getting surrogates, putting his little biological fluid in them, and then Tang would adopt them. Bobo is legally not responsible, he believes, legally not responsible for these children because he's just a sperm donor. Tang is their mother.
Whoa.
And she be running this daycare center. She be taking care of all of them and running this full-fledged, like 13 kids, little commune, cult.
Whoa.
And he says that she also knows that there's many beautiful people in this world and understands what men are like. Finding a stable woman, a beautiful woman, and keeping her clean and disease-free at home is the best thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is a crazy statement.
That's really bold, sir, when you look like that. And he said that Tang is always encouraging him to go find more women. It's giving born to be a housewife, forced to be a baby mommy. So just keep that in mind. Because now in 2024, shit goes down. A few months ago, this is how Bobby's talking about Tang. This is the bet that Bobby has against Tang. This is how he's describing his life with Tang. And Tang is the perfect woman. He's the best. She's the best mom, everything. And then a few months ago, Bobby sues Tang. Hello?
Sues.
Your Honor, I would like to report a theft.
Someone stole my hairline.
I'm just kidding. Someone stole $114 million from me. He said that Tang was given money in the form of a loan, over like $114 million, to run this whole operation. Well, it was like for safekeeping and to transfer to other accounts, but also to run the baby operation. She's got to pay for the surrogates. She's got to pay for all this food for the children. The
For
people.
114 million?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was like a monthly spend. It's like, here, take it, and then put some money to this and that. It's,
I mean, 114 million is a lot of money. I mean, that seems like he's trying to take care of these kids. If you get 114 million for these kids, is it like less than $1 million to take care of a child for 18 years? So this is well over enough to take care of how many kids he has, right? Because that's like less than 15 million just for the 15 kids that he has. So I feel you can argue that you can spoil them with that kind of money unless he starts adding more and actually gets up to 50, because that's what, 50 million? Even then that's more than double what the average is that you're supposed to spend on a child from being born to the age of 18 is like, I'm pretty sure it's like 950,000, but maybe it's more than that now with inflation, but we're just rounding it up to like $1 million. So that's still 50 million plus left over 65 million.
he's like, basically just like, you know what I mean?
I get it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like you go to America and then,
Yeah.
you know, wash a little bit here, wash a little bit.
Exactly.
You know, just a little bit of renting. And,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. He's,
114 million.
yeah, so it seems like he's not just washing his condoms. I think it's money laundering. Okay.
I was like, are they trying to talk about laundering? Like, I don't know what they're talking about here.
Just kidding. What do I know? I'm just a girl with
Okay,
a
so
lower
he
than.
gave her 114 million.
Yes, and he claims she stole it from him and dipped. Went to Japan on a weekend vacation, and
Never came back.
1 week passes, 2 weeks passes, a month passes,
Oh
and the
my
kids are
God.
like, "Where is mommy? Where's mommy?" And he's like, "She went to go buy milk." So calm the fuck down. He just goes off his rockers. He's posting on Weibo, going off, and he's saying, "Hello everyone, I am Bobo, known as China's first father. This title is very well deserved. Who else but me? I can withstand scrutiny and questioning." He literally writes that in his opening statement.
He said, who else but me?
Who else but me is
China's first father.
Who else?
I mean, he has all these other women with kids, and I'm assuming they're in the daycare. Like the women in that area were possibly the other. Would you use the word concubine in this scenario? Question mark. We haven't thrown that word around, but I feel like that's essentially what they are, right? I mean, he still has them to be with the kids and give them money to take care of the kids. I don't know.
Else but me, okay?
It's me.
No, those are literally Bobo's verbatim words, okay? He's truly doing my job for me. So with this humble statement, Bobo goes on to say that he's just here to clarify a few things because netizens have it all wrong. The impression is that Tang, she's this stable, humble woman. That's all wrong. Even though he's the one that made that impression, no, he takes it all back. This is what Bobo is saying now. And I really had to paraphrase this because he's just yapping. I think it's like, he be writing those 2,000 word essays himself. Where does he have all the time? Single dad, 50 kids, works 2 jobs? How? He basically states in his long post that he's not married. He needs to let us all know, first of all,
I'm still available.
and he said that he is never married. He met Tang on a dating website where she basically tricked him into dating her, and she was not a gentle, virtuous virgin that he wanted as a life partner. That's a literal quote, by the way. I can't make this shit up, okay? But Tang keeps pursuing him. He falls for her nasty little plans, her little plots, and then it's actually her that keeps telling him, we need to have 50 children, but I can't bear all the children. We need to go and get surrogates. He's saying this is basically kind of her idea, and then I was like, you know what? I'm starting to like this idea, and they both started getting into it. That's what he claims. He claims that he was supporting every single child's financial needs, as well as her needs, as well as paying the rent, the bills. You know, kind of like a dad does, right? But he's like, look at me, look at what I'm doing. He's a billionaire, by the way, okay? And he's saying it's very complicated. Like, all of this is so complicated. So she stole my money and she dipped. Now he takes this to court. The judge takes one look at it, and he even includes a statement from it's like a legal letter from the United States where it says, I, Bobo, am just a sperm donor. These are not my children. I have no responsibility for them. And the judge
Why
looks at
doesn't he
that.
want to be the dad if he wants 50 kids?
Oh, he doesn't want the responsibility of it because he's a billionaire and he doesn't want like all these baby mamas and babies and just,
Like
yeah.
maybe
Yeah, it's just another Elon Musk thing, right? I mentioned that the other day. Isn't that what Elon Musk is doing? Trying to make as many kids as possible, but not actually taking care of them?
he doesn't want them to inherit his
Yes,
money.
Yes. So the judge is like, actually, you do take care of the children. You pay for their bills and everything. And he's like, absolutely, Your Honor, because I'm a good man. And she's like, yeah, you can't just call yourself a sperm donor and still be the father. Like, that's not how it works. So you are the father. And Tang, you live with Tang. And even though you're not married, she's your common law wife. So we're going to treat her like your wife in court.
Wait, common law wife? They actually allow that over there in China? They've been living together long enough? And that used to be a thing in Texas, right? Where if you lived long enough, was it like 5 years or something? If you just lived together for 5 years, you're basically just considered close to being married. I think they got rid of that at some point. I think. I don't think it really counts anymore, so I'm surprised that it's in China it actually still counts. Like you don't have to be married if you just live long enough. I'm assuming that's what this a common law wife is, or whatever they're referring to this as. It's just you live long enough together, you basically are husband and wife.
Okay, so the judge basically says she's gonna take like $40 million or something. She's gonna give back some of that, but she gets $40 million. So she has left this relationship free with $40 million. I don't know if she's gonna come back and raise the kids.
So what are we saying here? We're saying that she lived with him long enough to be considered a fake wife and thus is allowed to fake divorce and take 40 million, or is that what I'm hearing?
Or just her 2 kids, or what? Well, she's $40 million richer.
Wow.
And he's very upset by all of this. Very upset. So much so that he said he's going to get the FBI involved.
Just so everyone know, $40 million is a lot of money, but for him, it's like
nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Is it nothing? Because how much of a billionaire is he? Is he just a single billion? Because you can argue that that's an okay amount. Because what's 100 million? 100 million of a billion is like 10%. Is it not? So this is 4% of your money. I don't know. I mean, obviously that's nothing, right? But I'm pretty sure if a normal person had just 4% of their money taken out of their bank account and was never going to get it back, they'd be upset too. But that's only because like normal people are struggling, and that 4% could have saved them? Question mark. Whereas with him, it doesn't matter, right? Just perspective on who's having the 4% taken away from them.
$40, $400.
And like the shit that he put her through. The shit that he probably put her through, okay?
And they're together for a long time, right?
Long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's got $40 million and he's got 13 kids, and he really do be a single dad now. This is just the most unhinged story. I thought this only happens in poorly written TV shows.
Wait,
but no.
so she played him.
Oh, she played him. She played him as she should. Okay. Some netizens comment, "I'm here to laugh. This is just too funny." Initially, I thought, what kind of woman would accept this type of behavior? But she had bigger plans. Yes, she did. I suggest you only find boyfriends in the future. Mm-hmm.
To him?
Yeah. Yeah. She should get $1 billion. You still owe her $960 million, okay? You are so stingy. A woman who has given birth to and raised children for you, and you are still so miserable with all that money. Indeed, it is hard to find a woman as foolish as Tong with so much money, and yet she's reluctant to spend it on luxury goods, only willing to take $40 million and take care of more than 20 children. She's too stingy. So, yeah. Allegedly, Tong is now suing Bobby back on the pretense that they were a common law marriage, like common law wife and husband,
Yeah,
which
imagine.
means 50% of his property, she
Oh
is
my God.
legally entitled to it. So while he's out here
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, besides what's ever happening, like here, like I think, like whatever, Bobby's a bad guy, right? Just to be like, okay, if I live with this person long enough, they can just take half my money. Sounds kind of crazy. Like either direction, like not just from a guy getting his money taken by a girl, but like a girl getting her money taken from a guy just because you live together for X amount of years. All of a sudden, they can just run off with all your money. No strings attached. Seems kind of crazy.
Playing little hee hee ha ha checkers. If someone wants to date my girlfriend, you can, because she's so loyal to me. I'll give you $1 million.
she said, check fucking mate.
So this guy
Yes.
is a billionaire.
Yes.
Right? Doesn't see women as women, but he wants all of these women to have his kid, but he doesn't want to marry any of them to give them a penny.
No.
He doesn't want to give a penny to the kids, and he wants these women to take care of these kids.
Yes.
He just wanted his little babies running around everywhere, but no responsibility.
Yeah, it's just Elon Musk, right? Chinese Elon Musk. The actual Chinese Elon Musk.
He thinks they should be grateful and kissing his feet
Right.
for allowing them the opportunity.
Yeah. And now he's pissed. Now he's upset
Now he's upset.
because his stupid plan didn't work.
Also, can you just imagine this incredibly smart woman just sitting there listening to him post all of this on Weibo? Just you fucking wait, bitch. Just you fucking wait.
Wow.
You thought I didn't have a brain, but now what? Guess
So
who doesn't
good.
have a brain now? Some netizen comments read, you can find 100 of his kids in the comment section.
What does that mean?
Because there were some supporters. And they said they're all his kids in the comment section.
Oh.
Yeah. And that is where we are with this case. So the moral of the story here is, don't wash your condoms, wash your stinky attitude. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next.
Okay, I don't think there's going to be any moral because there's literally 1 second left of this video, so the video's about to end in a second. That's a good place to stop, though. I had a really bad pause face earlier, but that's acceptable pause face. Kind of weird, but still fine. But yep, that is that video. I wish I hadn't used the term Chinese Elon Musk or whatever in a thumbnail a long time ago, because this guy literally is Chinese Elon Musk, trying to have as many kids as possible, but not wanting to take care of them. I'm pretty sure that's what Elon is doing, right? So yeah, oof there. But yeah, just bad guy. He's like such a caricature of, I don't know, I guess we use the word misogynistic, caricature of a misogynistic man. It's almost like he's not real, question mark. But it can't just all be for an act, right? Because, I mean, she took his money, she's trying to sue him, so it can't be an act. It's just, he just acts like that. It's just weird to be like, how is this, like, straw man caricature actually a real person? Like, this guy actually exists on this planet? Like, what the heck? But yeah, crazy guy, crazy video. Though this video's been going on an hour and 45. I'm assuming like a lot of that is the radical break in the middle. Again, I don't know if I will be doing that all the time. I just wanted to try that out. You know, I'm just trying stuff out, trying to be me, trying to be unique and whatnot. Again, I don't know how that turned out. I might have removed it from the video completely. We'll have to see. I'm gonna have to watch that section back and make sure it didn't turn out horrendous. Again, like, I'm pretty sure everyone just skipped past that part anyways. I just wanted to show off the reloading animation on that grenade launcher. I just love that so much. I don't know why, I just love doing that. Even though it's not even a big deal. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just like that. Yeah, that is it for today. I don't know if I have anything else to say other than, you know, talking about the radical breaks. We'll see if they continue or if I do other things in the middle and whatnot. I'm pretty sure like a good one would be for that divorce show, because I know people want me to watch the divorce show. There's like 3 episodes of that, but it's too long for me to do that right now, because the first video of that is like 2 hours, and I'm not ready to go back to doing 2-hour-long videos. That will eventually show up though, because it obviously is like the newest Chinaverse stuff to be looking into. Like, I'll get around to it eventually. I just don't know when. Yep, I think that is going to be it. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy me stickers, or they will becoming a member, subscribe, become subscribe, so we're going to watch time and subscribers, and don't forget we have a thrown as well. And shout out to the members, EmmyStarr, RaleyDrew, and alexgkiller 880. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Also, don't forget the hype as well. But yeah, though, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. You know what to do. See ya.